Granted, it's not going to be exactly 5 minutes of making a video, and I normally do this faster, but I'm going to give everyone a brief rundown. So here's my daily 5-minute check I typically do. And again, 5-minute check means nothing's wrong. If there's something wrong, obviously it's not going to take a little bit longer because I got to fix whatever I found. So here goes. I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to start looking. I started this end where the potatoes are. Looking here, looking at the plant, looking at how much the leaves got macked on, making sure everything is upright, everything is still growing. These were carrots. I don't even know what's growing in there now. Those I wrote off. This has got the new mesh to go with the metal cage I built. Not dead yet. I should probably take the bent over thing and clip him up. That's one of the things I'm gonna need to do. So that you can see that part of the plant. Oh, in 2 places it looks like it doubled over. So those need to get clipped up with tomato clips, no problem. Same thing here. No issues actually. Oh, this doesn't look good. Something happened up top here. The leaves are wilting. That I clipped up the other day so it can grow up. I don't know what's going on. At least I'm not dealing with deer or insects eating it. For some reason they're wilting on their own. I don't know. I have to look into that. I don't think that's a potato. I think this is one of my write-off bags. It just isn't going to do anything. Now, pride and joy, right? This is my really well-doing potato plants. I guess there's 2 in there. He originally, you can see right there where it was, I wonder if you can catch this on the thing. It was bit off by a deer. I'm not gonna take the netting off. I'm gonna try to get this in there. Yeah, that stub was a deer came by and just ate the whole plant. Again, I got some wilting going on here. This might just be from the hot weather and the sun. These guys just might need water. Moving right along, looking at my tomatoes here in the tomato cage, as I call it. Again, this is pride and joy. These don't look like they need anything. Everyone looks happy. There's no issue. Looking good there. The 5 Quictent indoor guys. Looks like he's got a little new growth. Same can be said over here. I could have swore these were going to die. Look at this guy here. I was almost positive this guy was going to croak. And he's got nice, healthy looking new growth. He's got 2 major stems, I guess, to come up. It splits there. Again, new growth there. And then I call this one my Proud Papa plant, the big one. This thing probably made 100 tomatoes or more over the winter, this plant alone. His reward was a nice 23-gallon pot. He was my 15th tomato plant, if you can see that. When I was better at tracking them indoors. And I was taking daily temperature readings and all that. I had numbered them all. He was 15. Out of 16 total I ran over the winter. Here, looks like this is my Parks. What is this? Parks Whopper Improved. Bought from a store. He's already got 4 tomatoes and it looks like one of them starting to turn red. I'll be able to eat that soon. This guy, again, really good growth. What I'm going to need to do here for this one is obviously drill my 3 holes and trellis. Looks like I got some tomatoes here. These are cherries. They're starting to go again. He looks healthy. This is a little crooked, but it's not bending over and the plant's doing fine. I'll leave that alone. This is flowering. Yay. I should be getting, well, I got some little growth there. Same thing here. Maybe a clip up here to keep it going upright. Not a big deal. I'll do that after the sun sets and it gets cooler. Put a cross member across here later. And again, not a big task. Maybe a cross member for this guy as well. He's kicking it as well. He's a Supremo. He's a Supremo. This Supremo's flowering. The other one's not. This is a Moskva. Doing well. Probably needs one more upright here. He's starting to grow beyond that. No problem. Got those inside. Probably clip him here. Maybe not today, in a couple days. Outside done. At least the outside tomato part is. Let's unzip. Go inside. It's like 90-some degrees and humid today. So the far row looks like the celery's kicking it. Oh, there's one of my ladybugs if that comes through. Celery's going. I'm gonna bring this down. You can see my ladybugs are happy. I'm gonna miss them today, give them some water. They're everywhere. No aphids for this. Oh wow. So once they start to touch the plastic is when I remove the lids typically, because I mean they're pushing the lid off basically. Yeah, so a lot of the lettuce is coming along. Looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this guy's gonna make it or not. 5 non-starters it looks like from my lettuce. I don't even know what that is, but it's growing there. My tomatoes, my cherries are starting to flower. That's a good thing. If I need to trellis them up again, I just put the post like I did over here for whatever herb that is. I forget the herb. Looking at, before I go to the big hydro thing, boy, look at the ladybugs everywhere. They're gonna get a nice little bath in a second. You gotta be careful to mist them not too heavily or you drown them. These are killing it. Once again, these are all flowering. I'm gonna try to clip them all at the 5-foot posts so they don't go too high, although these got so many flowers up top, it breaks my heart a little doing that. This guy looks like he'll be able to be clipped over there soon. These are just thumping along. My one cucumber looks like he's doing all right. Looks like I got my first baby cucumber coming in on him. There's a baby cucumber down there. That big tomato that we saw from the other day, he's doing good down in there. Old indoor plant, new growth. Happy to see that. Doing well over here. I'm not going to go out on the outside, but doesn't look like my peppers got new peppers going. Wow, I got some growth. Cruising along on some of the leftover, I call them the leftover plants because I don't know what to do with them. Looking here, look, I still got my peas coming in. I'm happy about that. Ooh, I got new pea pod over there. So it looks like I'm going to be eating some peas at some point soon. My basil row is doing well. I've had to trellis several of those. I got some other tomato plants that I'm not sure where I'm going to have to put outside, but I will probably put them over in there at some point. And now my lettuce. Let's see how my lettuce is coming along. It looks like I'm starting to get upshoots. Up here's one that looks like it's just about touching. I'll take him off. So my new butter crunch lettuce, which I love to grow, is doing well. I got one there, non-starter, 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 doing well, non-starter, doing well. Just getting started. So my tube is doing well. How I usually check my tube is twofold. I move this over. You can see it runs in there. I put my hand in. I feel the flow. I know it's going. Oh, I did find my Blue Lab pH pen. We'll take that reading in a second. And then this guy, the real easy way. I can either pull one out or I can just do this. It's coming through. So it's fine. And I took the EC readings yesterday. They were right where they should be, so I don't have to stress over those. But I'll get my pen out. Oop, bad camera work. So here's my EC pen. And I take that off. And I made a little mistake with the pen. I did not wet the electrode before doing it. So this is easy. I just drop him down like that. He's waterproof. Let him sit for a minute so the thing will stabilize. While that's stabilizing, I'll take my water here, pump it up. I actually need more water. This is getting low, and we'll feed our. We'll give a little feeding to our whatchamacallit, ladybugs. Again, you don't want to drown them. That's for the ones on that side. And then I got my ladybugs over here. They're getting their drinking. Oh, I got a visitor. I got a ladybug visitor that came to say hi to my hand. And there we go. Little visitor. Why don't you pop off there, buddy? Okay, off to the plant he went. So yeah, this is my basic daily rundown of what I do to look at everything. I'm going to come back after dark, like right at dusk. Someone asked me about the lights. These just pull down like this, and there's my light, and then when I'm done, I just push them up. I have 2 of them. Probably make a night video. Those two illuminate this whole space well enough so that I could work in here after hours when it's dark without any problems. So I'm definitely loving that. Only other thing was I might set out a couple thimbles full of honey for the ladybugs in case they already munched out all the other pests that might have been around here. And that's my 5-minute maintenance typically. I make a little tiny list of what I need to do when it's hot like this and it's above 90 degrees and I only get an hour for lunch. I just make a list and then I come back after work when it's dark and I do that. We'll take a look at our pH reading, and I'm right at 6.1, which is exactly where I want to be. And now, I got another ladybug on the back of my neck. That way my pH meter, the sensor, is wet. You never want to store those pH meters dry. It won't kill them instantly, but they die in a couple months. And then there's my KCl solution. I make that myself. Originally I bought it, but it's so much cheaper to make your own KCl solution, and it's ridiculously simple. Anyway, that's my 5-minute lunchtime routine, although I know we went over 5. And just letting everyone know how easy it is. Once you're set up, once everything is built and going, you don't have that much work to do on a day-to-day basis. You really don't. And this is one of the beauties of hydro. It's just so much easier. Anyway, hope people like my video. I hope people enjoy this. Hope somebody learned something from it. If anything, how much easier and better it is to grow on hydro if you can. And everyone have a great day. Oh, we got a little visitor in the form of a ladybug on me. And I hope your day's wonderful. Hope you guys have a great weekend and keep growing. All right, Davo out.